Hello, my name is Ivana de Alba, and my team is complemented by Adriana Raggio and Fernanda Gaitan, and we're going to present about our final project. To get started, let's talk about the main issues which we face today and which make us create awareness about the different crucial situations that affect the environment and how unconsciously human beings contribute. So, if we know more about the theme, we will help reduce these environmental problems. When making the individual brainstorm, we realized the topic that most caught our attention and interest was ocean pollution, and want people to get interest about this topic and help contributing to its improvement. So we started looking for authentic and truthful information and started to imagine that they will make more awareness if they know more about this. Melissa Denchak, a writer, said that we're drowning marine ecosystems in trash, noise, oil, and carbon emissions. The ocean pollution is the main cause of the existence of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. This is a collection of marine debris in the Pacific Ocean. This Great Pacific Garbage sits near the surface of the ocean, making the area impossible to measure. Most of the trash on the Great Pacific Garbage is divided in microplastics that make the water look dirty and gray. Most of the plastics are thrown by us humans without thinking that if we throw this trash, we will affect the environment. Marine debris can prevent algae and plankton from getting enough sunlight vitamin to create nutrients. And when these organisms, the entire food web gets in danger. When we talk about this situation of food webs, we're talking about marine life. The stomach contents of those animals includes plastic marine debris fed to the chicks who are alimented by its parents. They're eating plastic and trash instead of food. If I had got all this information before, I would been happy to help.
This problem has been around for a long time, and as time passes, it becomes increasingly serious. Thanks to the environmentalists, large campaigns, and institutions that promote environmental care, it has been possible to inform a large part of the population through calls that consist of helping to clean beaches, separating your trash at home, doing the uses of the 5 Rs, instill a good environmental education, etc. If the school promoted environmental education, we will save endangered ecosystems. Extinction of different species can be avoided if only people show interest in the amount of garbage they produce in their homes per day. We will have a healthy environment if we do everything we can to help our planet. Today, we have various tools with which we can correctly inform ourselves about what is happening in the world, such as the internet, televisions, radio, among others. If we make the right use of the technology, we will be able to leave a better world for the next generations. The BBC World News digital newspaper, in one of its articles, say that the garbage island in the Pacific is affecting flora and fauna in various parts of the world due to its great magnitude and marine currents that extend its gravity to different places. If we have taken preventive measures for years before, we wouldn't have been in the current situation. The media are in charge of correctly disseminating the different situations that put our planet at risk and show all the consequences that have arisen thanks to the performance of these actions that are harmful to all living beings and their habitats.
We think that the people are not familiarized or they just ignore this theme because they don't know about the impact they cause when they throw trash in the beach. Because at the end of the day, all the trash ends in the ocean. If we knew about this, we would make a change earlier. Then all the plastics are dragged to at one point in the ocean. The National Geographic Encyclopedia said that the Great Pacific Garbage Patch spans water from the west coast of North America to Japan. Also, Charles Moore, the man who discovered the vortex, said that cleaning up the garbage patch would bankrupt any country that tried it. Another important thing that affects the environment is the residual waters and all the chemicals that industry throw without a proper treatment to the ocean, and some of them even throw them in the streets. All the contamination that causes industries of water treatment plants and the people who throw trash affects the plants and animals that live in the marine ecosystem. For example, a species extinction, damages in the food chain, also the pollution of the ocean affects the ozone layer and the entire ecosystem in the earth, because all of them are related and ends in an environmental imbalance. If I were them, I wouldn't throw nothing of this to the ocean. I think that if they had known about the consequences, they wouldn't have thrown all these toxic scraps. Another way humans have consequences in their well-being, because they visit the beach and all the sand that's contaminated and all the metals and plastics in the sand get into your pores as the same as the contaminated water. We don't really know about the long-term consequences in our bodies. Personally, if I had known this information, I wouldn't have gone to the beach. To stop this ocean pollution, every person has to contribute by throwing the trash where it belongs and raising awareness to the damage that they cause. And if the industry don't throw bricks, it will be an important change. Finally, if each person takes care of their own trash, it will be a decrease in pollution.